alabaster parapets of Lordaeron's capital loom before you in the distance. The proud, defiant armies of the Alliance stand resolute in their final, fleeting moments. All that remains is the shrill, clarion call to battle and the fulfillment of our destiny. The tides of darkness are now at hand.
And welcome back. This is Scuba with more Let's Play Warcraft 2. Today we're going to be taking on Orc Mission number 14, The Fall of Lordaeron. This one is difficult, but I wouldn't say it's as difficult as the last one. Alright, you need to start by building the barracks. You just have to start this one the right way. And that is the biggest issue. You guys get over there. You might notice that we do have two kind of sets of people. It's a little weird how that starts, but that is indeed how it starts. All right, you guys get up here. You two. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. I guess build me another farm. I could use farms. All right, so this western base, these are two different islands, so I can't just move them over, unfortunately. They are going to be attacked on this side a lot. I'm going to want you guys kind of close over here. They're not going to mess around either. They attack pretty soon here. That's why I'm going for that barracks pretty much immediately here. Let's get more of that going. We need gold to start. We have a ton of gold to start this, but I need as much of it as I can. You start chopping up there, I think. All right, you get me more. I need more and more and more and more. These things are going to bother me, mostly because of what they look like on the screen. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Get over there and repair it. Repair it. All right, we're good. We're good. Holy crap, you guys start early. And you went the wrong fucking way. I've been trying this one out, as I'm sure you might imagine. I've been doing that pretty much all the time. They've always attacked up. They've always attacked up. I've done this a couple times, and they always went that way. They went something different, and it upsets me greatly. All right, we will see what we can do here. You guys are done. Start not repairing. Start mining for me. That's the same thing, repairing and mining. Sure. It's not even close. So to start this, we're primarily short on gold. That is number one goal here. We'll start working on. Start chopping wood a little bit, but there we go. Now they're attacking from the right side. Oh, these guys, man, these guys. All right, let's start getting some reinforcements going. You start chopping. Try to get as much going as I can. The lumber mill is not where I'm chopping right now, but it will be where I'm chopping in the future. That's why I built down there for the time being. Right now, I'm just going to move the base as opposed to the new location to bring stuff. Because right now we're still, you know, primarily focused on getting, you know, other things going. Like more grunts. I need bodies. I need bodies. Don't I have another guy coming out? I got you. That's good enough. You do have to be a little careful here. This island is not yours alone on this east side here. This one is an island. Well, they're both islands. But neither one is... Well, this one's yours. The other one is not. Neither one is particularly safe, though. Ultimately, you're probably screwed either way. Alright, you guys need to focus. Focus on the one guy. Focus on the one guy, and then you can start trying to get the other one. Great. Great. Well, at least I got some things going my way. Some things. Start chopping for me. I'm gonna need a lot of help here. Lots and lots of help. They do slow down eventually, but that is not right now. That is not right now at all. Get more wood. Get me more and more wood. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't just move the guys over, and that's going to be an issue for me. is an issue.
Ready to work,
For the time being, I think we'll be okay. I do need the blacksmith as well, don't I? Start getting a few axe throwers. I will turn them into berserkers, because that's something I can do. They start early, don't they? Right, get those guys. Get right in there. Get right in there. They do not mess around here. They do not mess around at all. Get up there. And here's our first griffin. Because I do have these guys positioned well enough to get that done without too much delay. And you still need the blacksmith in order to be upgraded. So let's try to work on that. That is also what's holding me back from building ogres. Build that. Or repair that, I should say. Let's get more things. Things are good. I'm a fan of things. Primarily right now, I believe I am in need of towers. Oh, double attack! Well, isn't that fucking fantastic? Isn't that great? Alright, hit him. Alright, we'll still win this. You're just a flyer, you're fine. Hit him. Oh, now we got griffins. Just coming all at the same time, are ya? Come on. Alright, we've done it, seemingly. For the time being, let's upgrade to a castle like immediately here. Alright, like I said, I need things. Specifically towers. Towers are nice. Did anybody get scared off here? You're not doing anything. Build me a thing. Dear God. Build me another tower, that's a thing. Alright, the only ones that got scared off died, so that's what you get for running. Jeez. Build me one like that. Build me another one over here. As you can see, there's not too much going on here. I'm honestly debating whether I want to go the sea route at all. I think I'm going to avoid it. I'm going to try avoiding it. We'll see how that works. Yeah, that's just a flyer. We can deal with that. Okay. You're done. No, you need to do that over here. Who's tapping this fucking egg? Alright, they're gonna start easing off now, I think. When they start sending those guys, they're starting to ease off. What else do I need? I'm not gonna go for the Ultra Storms. I'm not gonna go that path. We'll just get that. I'm short on farms again. Build me a farm, please. Just does not matter where. Who's short here? Alright, you're... No. You. Alright, get over somewhere. I heard something, but it didn't seemingly pan out. Alright, dragons. That's going to be the way that I go here. It worked well for me in the human mission, going for griffins. Ultimately, it seems to be the way to go. I'm going to stick with that. We're going to do what we can, you know? That's going to be the goal here. What are you guys doing? You're seemingly doing okay now. I think at this point, a flyer would be great. But ultimately, the goal now is the dragons.
We're being attacked! Okay.
Like, they've got healing paladins, you know what I mean? It's hard. It is hard to figure out what to do sometimes. Temple of the Damned. I might just stick with dragons for the time being. Let's just stick with that. So you just get chopping. You just get chopping. All right, start making me dragons. I want 2 sets. I want a second one here. Okay, start moving around. Okay. So, yeah, it's not smart to look all across this island because they're in the middle. They're in the middle there. Our ultimate goal is up north, but you know, there's a stopping point in the middle. All right, seemingly that is what I want. I wish I could queue up. I don't think I can. Right, I can't go. Shift, no. Control, nope. I'm so used to it now. Okay, and then start building me farms. I'm gonna get the dragons going. The dragons will be like insane, I believe, for this one. They don't have defenses for that. This one, like I said, is not as tough as last mission where we conquered Dalaran. It's just not as tough. I guess we could start going for that as well. Are you almost done? You're not even close.
Neutral here. Work complete.
Maybe I don't even need the flyer. If I don't go for Navy, maybe I don't need it. Maybe I don't.
We're being attacked.
Seriously, guys, get in there. Kill. Get up there. Meanwhile, I'm still working on my dragons. Dragons are so good. You're working on that. You're working on that now. That's not going to help anybody out. It seems like they want you to go dragons this one because they give you so much gold, you know? Maybe that's just me overthinking things again, but they give you so much gold and not nearly as much wood. The wood that you want is on this island, and you need conquer before you get that, and seemingly the way to conquer is with dragons. It seems like the best way to me, at least. They're not really sending anything my way. You know what? I was going to try to avoid it, but I'm going to drop a save. Things are going actually pretty well for me here. So I'm going to drop our first save of this mission and kind of hope for the best here. Give me more gold. All right, where are we at now? 5. You guys are now my number 1. Let's start heading over to the west here. So I want to try to scare people off further west. I don't want them coming my way. All right, the only things you need to worry about here are like a couple archers. Honestly, that is it. Everything else will not attack you. Even the mages, even the wizards. They seemingly have better things to do than to deal with you. Alright, we'll start dealing with the tower. Fucking griffins. They came back. But I've got heals. No. Go over here. Fucking. That's why I didn't want to scare people off that general direction. Don't hit each other, you fucking idiots. Alright. What the hell? Everybody in, everybody in. We'll send dragons your way eventually. But I have more dragons, son. Let's start building more dragons. That's the plan. Dragon bonanza. There's our ultimate goal here. Alright, so hit that. Yeah, dragons the way to go early on, I would say. Are you guys serious right now? Just get fucking over there.
We're being attacked.
He's gonna take that down. No, it lives!
Alright.
It lives.
Sun. Lord Hook. Smoker. We're being attacked.
Okay, everybody, come on, hit the one guy. Then you can hit the other guy. And see, look, then they can't heal. Come on, keep on making me more. Yeah, they got a navy going. They got a navy. It doesn't matter too much because I've got dragons. The dragons are better than a navy. At least I think so.
We're being attacked!
Hit that one. You know, the one that can hit you. How about you hit that one, huh? Yeah, that's why I didn't want to mess with the navy. They have a good navy. They have a damn good navy. And I would rather not mess with that. So we're gonna go with dragons and just kind of fly our way to victory here. That seems like a better plan to me. That seems like a much better plan. Alright, one of you is short on things to do. So go ahead and build me a farm. Alright, you guys are number 2 now. So like I said, this seems to be the way to go for me. They do have a lot of ships out here. You guys are freaking idiots. Yeah, we can handle 2, right? You guys can handle 2 of them. Why not making more? Make more. Okay, so we're roaming out with our dragons again. Hey look, they also have submarines. Like I said, they got a damn good navy. Why try to mess with that? Alright, hit that. Come on. Dragons. I believe in you as dragons. I lost one, but I still believe in the power of my dragons. I got so much though. You know what? Like, I really do have to micromanage the hell out of these guys. Alright, you guys start heading over here instead. I want a multi-targeting attack here. There's going to be a lot of dragon screaming today. It's just the way that it's going to have to go here. Come on. You guys can chase it down. I believe in your power to chase down the transport. Hit the fucking... Alright, took down the transport. They don't usually build more transports, you know? So I'm hoping for the best there. Lost a few guys, but like I said, I killed the transport, and that's always a good thing. We're working on more. We are. I lost one? You guys are being real stupid then, aren't you? Oh, it was already the weak one. That's fine. That's fine. Well, they got a hell of a navy, you know? They got one hell of a navy. Hit the transports. Those are like the worst things right now. Why wouldn't you automatically go for those? Just because these other things can do a lot of damage too? That does actually do much more. Alright, start hitting things that move. Be very careful about it, though. No, hit that. Hit that. Alright, start heading up. Oh, come on. Seriously, you guys? No? Okay, now hit it again. Alright, we got it. It always likes to take the 3rd one to kill him, no matter what. I know it hits multiple times, but it always does wait till that last one, kind of no matter what. Are you guys serious right now? Are you guys being super serious? I don't want to send in my dragons, damn it. They're not good for this kind of shit. Alright, how you guys doing? We're still building, yeah? Alright, I got 3 sets of dragons. Things are seemingly going my way. This could take a while because I do need to take out all of their forces, though. You know? That could take a little bit of work. Fucking stop hitting each other. Hit the oil refinery. Just hit something static, you know? Fucking hit the griffin! I get that I do have to tell them, you know, who to hit, but seriously, you guys. Sometimes it feels like that should be easy enough for them to figure out. But it's not. But it's not. I know, you guys are fucking hitting each other because you're idiots sometimes. Do I dare move on land now? I only got 3 of these guys left. You know what? Hit the shipyard. Hit the shipyard. No, hit the freaking guard tower. They don't have too many of those. Like I said, it's seemingly built for you to get a lot of dragons for this. They really want you to hype up dragons. It seems to be the way that they want things to go. They're still sending things in, you know? Come on, hit those guys. Now hit that guy. Now hit that. No, don't hit each other. Somebody hit one of those guys. No, fucking. I swear, you guys, man. It's just. Am I taking it out at least? Not really. Alright, they've decided to abandon it. They've decided that it's better just gone. Okay. There we go. Head up and hit those, please. You guys hit that. You guys done yet? You guys are gonna chase it, right? Oh dear God, hit those. No, archers. They pose a minor threat to me. That's it. Waste your heals on the peasants. Wait, honestly, it seems like such an easy option here to go for dragons. Like, it's too easy, you know? This is supposed to be the final battle. I'm gonna lose a couple dragons because I wasn't paying attention. They're already low on health. Alright, you guys are... What am I on, 4? Seemingly 4. I don't even know what to do with you guys anymore. Just head up there. 4. Head over there.
We're being attacked!
Oh, we're hitting each other again, aren't you? Alright, no. Over here. Over here. Everybody over here. Ugh. Are you still being a hit? I don't think you are. Stop hitting each other. Get over here and hit that. Alright, no. Hit this. And that's something you guys can all hit and enjoy. Alright, 1, head up a little bit more. Alright, could you destroy that, please? No, actually destroy this. Are you fucking serious? They're still sending shit my way. They're still sending shit. Like, get right on them and then start smacking them. Like, honestly, man. What are you guys doing to me? Like, I already have this one, damn it. It's just a matter of you guys acknowledging that I haven't won. Yeah, stop hitting each other, damn it. Alright, now hit that. You guys are 3. Head in, number 3. Oh shit, we might not be able to take that out. We might not be able to take that out, but that's what number 4 is for. Taking that out. I did take out the ballista, by the way. Alright, go ahead and take that out. You guys take that out. And I'm not being seemingly attacked from anywhere else. Who's hitting me? Fucking seriously? Come on, there we go. Alright, let's make some ogres, you know, for defense. Because defense is probably a thing that I should have. But I feel like I've already got this one, you know? Alright, now hit that. You guys are still working over there, yeah?
I'm not ready.
You guys were still working on it a little bit, but oh dear God, they got things. No, everybody down here. Everybody down here. Fuck, I didn't catch on that they had those. Where the hell did they start attacking those things from? But I have so much gold left over and so many dragons to still use. Like I said, I seemingly have this in the bag. Seemingly. Like some of them are so much slower at moving than others. Makes it difficult sometimes. Alright, head over there. You guys are still working on the castle. You guys are still working on that. What do you have here? Oh, 6. You guys are my new number 1. Wait, there was something down there. Which makes you guys my new number 3. So 3, head up and destroy that. I have not been really using those griffins too much. You guys 4? Alright, everybody hit that. You guys are out of things to destroy. So get the... Oh, there's something. Hit him now. All right, didn't even get one. Didn't even get one. All right, hit that, please. Are you guys 4? God, I got so many of these guys. It's hard to keep them straight sometimes. You guys are my new number 1. No? Thought I made you that. All right, head over here. See if there's anything up top, like an archer and another archer. You guys are all in the red and you're still kicking ass and taking names. They really should have defended against archers. I mean, really, dragons... I mean, I knew they were effective, don't get me wrong. I knew going in that was the way I wanted to go, but... once I got the base going, I'm like, alright, that's enough testing. Holy crap! That is more than enough testing. These guys are really easy to kill. Alright, you guys head in. I've already forgotten your guys' numbers. I've lost all track of that. Alright, hit that. Destroy that. You guys can destroy that. Alright, now you head up there and destroy that. Ooh, we're going to be attacked by ourselves. It's the most likely scenario, I think. Alright, hit him. Alright, now hit him. Alright, see what else we can find out there. Whoa, that is not what I wanted to do. You guys head over this way. You guys start exploring. Like, let's see what we can do. Yeah, help out with that for the time being. Yeah, start heading down, see what you can find off in the distance. Oh, we seemingly have this one, dragons, to win. Just to win. You guys start exploring too. See if you can't find some... No, fucking God, seriously, we have this one. All you need to do is not be stupid about it. And that's what you guys go ahead and then do. We just have a few more things to destroy. And so maybe that is it. They're running for cover anywhere they can. You guys go get them. How many freaking dragons do I have up here? I got the full 9, don't I? That won't last long. Come on. Shit. Alright, it's fine. Ish. I don't even care anymore. Just destroy whatever you find, whoever you can muster together. Just destroy everything and everyone. We have nowhere to go. Like, we have absolutely decimated the human forces with nothing but dragons, really. I've lost one of my mines. This one, like, we stopped mining altogether a long time ago. When a few things came by and absolutely destroyed me, but seemingly that is it. Time to start roaming around, seeing what else there is to destroy. Hopefully this last little thing here is it. Just a few of you guys head over here and destroy that. It's almost gone. And there we go. I know, I'm hitting myself. It's fine. We won. Is that it? That is it. So Orc Mission number 14 is down. Like I said, that one was easy, especially when you start realizing they don't have very many defenses against dragons. A little difficult to start, but other than that, there you go. 157 kills to 37 deaths. Considering what they started with, that's pathetic on their part. But we have taken down the nation of Azeroth. We have taken down the nation of Kul Tiras. We have taken down the nation of Lordaeron. We have slain everything that laid before us. So it is time to earn our cutscene.
Guards! The victory pyres burn high into the twilight skies covering the ruined capital of Lordaeron. Your success has led Orgrim Doomhammer, war chief of the Orcish hordes, to elevate you to the station of warlord, thus giving you power and the command of your own clan. The Alliance has finally been crushed, with all those surviving being slain and cremated as is dictated by the rituals. At long last, Azeroth and all of its lands belong to the thunderous force known to those foolish enough to stand in its way as the Horde.
For the Horde, we have slain the entire Alliance. As you might expect, that is not necessarily canon, considering that there are future games, but we did it! We slain everyone! We took them all down. I must admit, I do like this ending a lot more than the human ending. And now we do get to witness the credits. I skipped these last time. You get them when you defeat human mission number 14 as well, but I figured it was really just needed to be seen once. That's all we need to see with the credits, just the one time. But with this said, I love this game. We're not done with it yet. Don't you worry. We still have the expansion set to go through. That one is a little bit more, I don't want to say easy, but more understandable in terms of the plot. It's a lot more linear than these missions have been, at least that's how I feel about it. Obviously, it's a little hard when you have two completely different campaigns and two completely different plots when you really boil it down. I do have to say Chris Metzen did a great job with the story on this one. Given what little room he had for it, I think he did a great job. I have kind of always been a fan of Chris Metzen. But what we're looking at here is one of the defining RTSs of its era. And it plays that way. I don't always play it the right way. Chris Metzen also does voices. He does a lot early on. He starts taking steps back as we go forward. But it really did define real-time strategy for a while. The Warcraft and Command & Conquer series are probably the two that defined the 90s in terms of RTSs. So to say that I love this game is probably an understatement. It's a lot of fun. I struggle with it at times. There are definitely some difficult moments. It's a little clunky by today's standards, but by the standards of the day, what they did to help you move all your troops around and all that kind of stuff was fantastic. I'm not sure that it was the first to do things like hotkeys and stuff like that, but it was the first one that I played that did it, and it really opened up the ability to move troops around that I loved, and it made it so much more fun for me to play because I do enjoy kind of the faster pace of just sending a massive army in. I do like to steamroll my way to victory like I did with the dragons. Like I said, I don't always play it the right way, so to speak. Technically, I would say that the mages and death knights are the most powerful troops in the game. I guess you could say troops. They're the most powerful units in the game. They are difficult to manage though, and as a result, I don't typically like using them as much, especially since I can only select one at a time to start using the spells. But as neither here nor there, they correct that later on. Like I said, love this game. We're not done though. We do have the expansion set to go through, so don't worry about that too much. But for the time being, we have beaten one hell of a game. The graphics for the time were great. The voices I love. Yeah, thank you, Caffeine. Wait, isn't it EI for caffeine? Now I'm like questioning everything that I know. Salty Dog. Thank you, Salty Dog. Big Daddy Ogre. But, oh, thanks, Sting. 1995 UCLA. Dallas Cowboys. Blizzard's here. Like Southern California. I don't know if they've always been here, but they're here now. Like, I drove by their headquarters. Buttercrust got a tour. So freaking jealous. Thank you, Mighty Thor. What the hell is going on with the thank yous in this? Blue Harvest. Why is that so familiar? I'm blanking right now. But, like I said, I love it. If you guys have not checked out the early RTSs, and you're okay. Yeah, thank you, Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers and 9 Inch Nails. I will thank 9 Inch Nails as well. But this has been brought to you by the letter M. What the hell? You guys are awesome. No pixels were harmed during the making of this game. You know, no other game has told me that, so I have to assume that pixels were harmed in every other game that I've played, and that makes me sad. You have to love Blizzard's humor. But those are the credits. That is the normal campaign finished. Both sides, like I said in the human campaign, and I really implied in the orc campaign, for the most part, the human campaign is what is considered canon moving forward. There are a lot of technicalities that come along with that, but when in doubt, trust the human campaign over the orc campaign about what happened. Obviously, in the orc campaign, you slaughtered everybody, so that can't be the canon ending. But with that done, that is going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Warcraft 2. I've been Baller Scuba, and I am looking forward to the expansion. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.